So we are putting the LED lights under Ghost today. What are you doing, Red? And I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the lights. So here are the lights. Of course, we're gonna need to do, here's the switch. They have a little pack that comes with it and a remote. I have eight lights, and it's all Bluetooth and stuff. You can Bluetooth it, and you can use the switch as well. Comes with the bag. The box looks like this, so we're gonna use that. We'll go ahead, pull this into the shop, and like I said, I got the 8 pod. I'm gonna get the 10 pod. Because the 10 pod was too much. I'm not gonna do the 10 pod. Enough for the wheels and the outside doors. Watched a guy do it. We have to connect it to the battery, but we also have to connect some of the pods on this fender well, which I'll get to that here in a minute. We're gonna actually attach the LED lights, like the little pods, first before we even hook it up to the battery, because we want to make sure it's long enough to go along the truck, because sometimes it's for like a Jeep or, you know, a Tacoma, something like a short truck, small truck, 2-door, you know, whatever. You see my last video, we put on the black tail lights and reverse cab light. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this on. So we have the truck in the shop. We have all the stuff that we need. Now we got to take off the fender wells on the bottom here. They have a bunch of screws, so you're gonna have to be very patient and like take it apart one by one. It's gonna be really hard because we only have like a 2-inch leveling kit on here, and then it's got 33s. So it's gonna be really hard trying to get them out, but at the same time, it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be gonna have to, you know, run through with it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we had finally got the one on the back off, and before I even messed with all the rest of the fender things, I ended up coming over here and going ahead and putting this through, which this is going to have to be attached to the battery, and then this is going to have to be attached to a switch that goes to, well, not a switch, but to the Bluetooth device that goes to all the lights that will run around here. Another thing I want to talk about is the switch. The switch is what's going to turn it on and off either way. That way you're not running your battery all the time. And so there is this hole, which I will show you right now. There's this hole that is under the truck. If you can't see it, it's right here. It's let's say you're like somewhere around here and you're looking for the hole. This is it. I'm going to have to take this hole out and drill through the this hole so I can get the switch in. Now, I've already been wondering this a little bit. Is the switch gonna be able to go through? Is this switch gonna be able to go through and hit to the glove box? No. Why? Because it's not long enough. This wire is not long enough. Now, if I come back over here, which I hope I didn't mess that up. No, it's perfectly fine. So what's gonna happen is I have WeatherTech mats, and the WeatherTech mats kind of screw up the seats a little bit. Don't screw them up too much, but the WeatherTech mats has a little hole right here, and the hole is going to come somewhere around there. So what I can do is I can put the switch under the WeatherTech mats, and after the WeatherTech mats, I already have LED lights. I just have to go get double-sided tape. The LED light things are going to come right here. They're going to go into these boxes, or these I can't remember what they're called, but they're going to go in here, and I'm going to have a set run from down here to the back of the truck, which they're going to be long enough, and then another set that's going to run down to the console to the other back of the truck and the front. Why? Because the reason why I'm doing the LEDs in here as well is because I already have them, and I took them out because I was getting tired of not having LEDs on the outside either. But now since I have LEDs that are going to go on the outside of here and on the truck, on Ghost, we're going to go ahead and do that. So I already got that one off. I got to go ahead and get Bing Bong Boom over there off, and then I will be done. So they are in. I will show you here in a minute how I exactly put them in. They are connected to the battery, and I will be wiring them and putting I keep wanting to say ratchet straps today, but zip ties. Zip ties. Order yourself big zip ties because they give you these tiny ones in the package. These really tiny ones, and it doesn't really loop around a lot. Let me go ahead and show you how to install these. I got this one and the one on the other side done. I just need to get the front side done. So what I do is I drill a hole for the wire so the wire can come out. I drill 2 little holes for the screws, and what I do is I screw them in to there. You can't really see. Sorry for my camera quality. Camera quality, my bad. And you just once you get it fully in there, you bolt it down with, there's a washer. If you can't see, there is a washer under the nut, and then I cut the the screws with linements at the end of the linements, and I have them in, and of course the wires there kind of strung out, blue tape, but I have the ones under here. I think what I'm going to do, instead of doing the ratchet strap, I think I'm going to keep them right here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole on each side with a little bit, and then put the screw in there, and then tighten it so well with the screw that the screw kind of just jams in there. That way they can't move at all. Like right now it can't move, but when you turn the lights on you can see this, and there's no other way because this is like curvy and crap. So I mean, I really don't want to do that to damage the truck body, but it's just a tiny screw, and all I got to do is drill that into it with a tiny drill bit. So I think I'm just gonna do that. I'll show y'all here in a minute how to do all this wiring and stuff, how I did the wiring. Yes, it's in the middle of the bed. Why? Or not in the middle of the bed, the middle of the truck. Why? Because that's where that is, and then the box is like over there where I can actually connect to it from the remote and my phone. I just had like just enough. Like it's pretty, like you can't see these back two, but like, see, that's the wire to the one over here. It was complicated, but I'm gonna struggle with these a little bit. And oh yeah, before that, I finally had got this fixed. I found out that this right here had to be onto this, and this fell out, and when it did, it showed me this piece, and it was all bent up here. So I just took a crowbar and I pulled it back, and this came straight back into place. So that looks great. You probably have to fix that. But yeah, it looks way better than what it did, because it was like pushed in and this was sticking out a lot. So I'm really proud of that. But other than that, it's all really good. Like, I like it all. So I'm gonna get it done. After that, I will show y'all how I did. Oh, that's right, I forgot, almost forgot, the battery. So it came like a little Y, and all you do is stick them between the screws for the red and the black. And then I'm not doing the brake light at all, the blue brake light that comes from the box. I'll show y'all here in a minute what I'm about to do, because it doesn't reach to the brake light. There's no way it can reach the brake light. So I mean, you could, but I really don't know what it does. I really haven't researched a lot. I got different types. There's a lot of people that use like the one that has more of the cover than the light. So I have kind of the equal cover and light. So, well, but we're going to go ahead, get this done real quick, and and I'll catch up with y'all here in a minute. It looks sick. Pretty bright, not gonna lie. This is actually kind of what I wanted more than a really bright one. I'm really happy we got to fix the bumper. I know you can't really see much because I'm not in the shop, but the wiring was a pain. Like, I had to get under here and ratchet strap a bunch of stuff, but other than that, it's pretty sick. We're gonna get a shoot of it rolling down the road driveway here in a minute. So it's been a week. The LEDs on the Ghost here is amazing. I love these. I don't use them a bunch, and the only problem I have is having the it in the the switch in the truck. Let me show you real quick. So what I do, come down here, pull this, read, and right here, push up, and of course all of it's right here. The switch is literally right here, and that's what's make these babies come on. I got them zip tied to the under that, got it right there for that, and it's pretty dope. I just don't like that it's right here, because then if it messes up or something happens to it, I gotta do it in the engine, and I wish it was kind of in the glove box. But yeah, it's pretty good. Other than that, we're all set to go. So, without further ado, this is what I like about the Chevy. And I just got done ordering some 2-inch drop shackles for the rear end. And I bought a front 3-inch lift. So, I'm gonna do all that, fix that up, and yeah, that will be my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, do whatever you want.